We're here at the ADO station in Playa del Carmen. We're getting ready to go on a little 2-night adventure, someplace different, and we want to take you with us. All right, come on, we got to get going. The bus is getting ready to board.
See you when we get there.
We're in Bacalar. We decided to just take a little quick 2-day trip to Bacalar from Playa del Carmen because they are known here for their incredibly crystal blue waters. They are spring-fed from cenotes. So we just thought we would just get away. We're gonna see all kinds of things, eat all kinds of things, drink all kinds of things, and we thought we'd take you guys along with us.
Yeah, so let's go. Let's get on it. We've got a very short period of time. I've got a lot of margaritas to drink and a lot of food to have and a lot of things to see. Let's take you along. Let's go. All right, so we are here. We're getting ready to walk out on this wooden boardwalk that they have here in Bacalar. And it cost us 20 pesos each to come out here. And what it does is it takes you on a little trip through the mangroves, out over the beautiful blue water here. And the name of it is, and I'm having to cheat, I'm having to look over at a sign, is Ciudimos La Lagunas. Ciudimos La Lagunas. So we're going to take you on, just kind of show you what's over here.
We just spent 20 pesos, got access to this beautiful little wooden walkway that goes out. It goes through the mangroves.
Got a sweet wristband.
And goes out on top of the water in some pretty shallow areas. And it was really beautiful. It is about 800 meters. It's a wooden deck that is elevated above the water, and there's some access points, there's some stairs and some ladders. So if you have mobility issues, you won't be able to get into the water, but for the most part, it was pretty easy. Somebody, even in a wheelchair, could probably even go on top of this.
Yeah, I think so.
Fairly easy. But it was an easy little walkway that went out and over the top of the water, and got to see some fish and got to see some birds and some really beautiful plants.
Yeah. Watched a hawk, eating its snack. Yeah, pretty cool.
It was just a really cool area, so I'm glad we came out here.
Yeah.
Es copal.
Copal. And what is copal used for? What is it for? For the mosquitoes?
Yes.
See? Ah.
Malas vibras y mosquitos.
And it smells good. Yeah, it smells good.
Es resina de árbol. Copal.
And this is what the copal looks like before it's crushed up and then dropped onto hot charcoal.
Resina de árbol.
It's actually a beautiful color. It's a beautiful amber color. So the reason why they use this copal all over here through Bacalar is because the mosquitoes can carry some dangerous viruses such as dengue fever. So they end up using copal, and the smoke and the scent, the mosquitoes don't like it and they take off. Very cool. Gracias.
For you?
Oh, gracias.
Bacalar trying to get us a drink.
Are you?
I'm over here trying to order drinks. we got our copal, and we got some margaritas.
Salud.
Salud. Mm. Oh yeah, buddy. That's hitting the spot.
Okay.
Nutella y queso.
¿Nutella y queso?
Sí.
Muy bien. ¿Usa plátano o está muy bien?
No plátano.
Muy bien. You can smell it. It smells sweet.
Es muy bonita. Muchas gracias.
Serían 50. ¿La molesto si pudiera tomar 50? No, de aquí, cambio.
Oh,
Hey.
no.
Oh, qué amable.
No, yes.
Gracias,
Sí, gracias.
Muchas
Hasta
gracias.
luego.
Hasta luego.
Oh, it's hot. Hace caliente.
¿A la marquesita, caballero?
It's like a
buenas
crispy.
tardes. ¿De qué se la preparamos, caballero? La marquesita, la clásica es de puro queso.
It's like a crispy wafer.
Es muy típica de aquí y la más pedida es de
Almost like
queso.
the taste of like a cookie cone when you order an ice cream cone.
La crepa es a base de leche y la marquesita
Only
a
it's
base de agua.
super thin.
Eh,
And
esa
then
es como
the cheese that they put on top is it's kind of similar. I think it's like a provolone cheese, but it tastes very similar to like a very mild Parmesan, which sounds kind of crazy to put with some of the sweeter flavors, but oh my goodness. This Nutella and cheese macasita is muy delicioso.
Okay, so I'm a little afraid that Melissa's going to eat it all, so I'm going to put the camera down because this kid's going to crush it. I'm going to enjoy this marquesita too. What happened, Melissa?
Marquesitas.
She's got Nutella all over the place.
They're so good. I'm not sorry.
So right in the center of Bacalar is a really awesome, fairly well-preserved Spanish fort. It's called Fort San Felipe. It was completed in 1733, and the main purpose of this fort was to ward off attacks from pirates that came across the bay. So when you're in Bacalar, it's definitely worth checking out. There is a museum on the inside, right in the center of the fort. We unfortunately have a very limited amount of time today, so we will not be going in, but I've heard from many of the locals it is worth checking out.
Salud. So we are headed to dinner right now. We've cleaned up a little bit. We look nice, took some showers, and we're headed off to go find some dinner and maybe some cocktails. I don't know. So we just finished up dinner. We have a little walking buddy with us. Just hanging out. Hi, friend. How's your night going?
I see an adoption in the future.
We just got done with dinner, had a little grilled octopus. It was lovely. And we are headed back to our room now. We have a very early morning because we have a little something special planned in the morning. So it's going to be an early night for us. We're going to take you guys with us on our very special trip in the morning.
So, yeah, that's it for tonight. We will see you tomorrow morning and find out what we're getting ready to go do.
Careful, watch out. Don't run into that.
Bye.
So we woke up very early this morning because we decided we wanted to go sailing. I'm on a boat. I got my flippy floppies. And we have this incredible Alejandro who's gonna show us around.
Okay, the first fact to see you the 7 colors in the lagoon, it is the deep, the first one. When you can see very light colors, it is pretty shallow. As the water goes dark, it is deeper.
Okay.
The other fact is the sediment on the bottom. Most of all the lagoon is filled by this white sediment, that it is not sand like in the sea, it is more like clay.
Oh, okay.
And it has this color because it has a lot of minerals, like calcium, magnesium, and sulfur. And then most of the water from the lagoon comes from the cenotes and the underground rivers. The 70% of the water actually comes from the cenotes. And so this water is very transparent, very clear. And the last fact and the most important is the sky and the light of the sun. When the sky is totally cloudy, the whole lagoon turns in gray. When there is some sun, some clouds, you can see a lot of different colors. Even if you are in the same place all day long, you will see that the water is changing as the sun is passing. Yeah.
Raise your arms up like it's magical. Just behind me here is the famous Pirate Canal here in Bacalar. This canal is located directly across the Lagoon of 7 Colors from Bacalar, and this canal was built a long time ago by the Mayans, and it was to open up a route for trade with the rest of Central America. Well, pirates found out about it, and what I have learned since being here in Bacalar is that Bacalar was actually sacked 2 times by pirates. So they took the long journey up a river down by Belize, and then came through a couple of different lagoons, and they came right through this canal that was created by the Mayans for trade. Well, it was sacked 2 times. Well, now you have the Spanish that decided to build the fort, the San Felipe fort that's here in town. And as soon as that fort was built, no more pirates came. So I guess that fort turned into a great deterrence. So you can also notice that behind me, it looks like there is a shipwreck in the water. That in fact is not a shipwreck. That was a guy that had a cool idea. However, he didn't quite think it through. What he decided to do was he decided to build a restaurant and bar without giving a whole lot of thought to the type of ground that he was building it on. Well, the ground here is a lot of clay, it's very soft, and the establishment that he built about 40 years ago sank. So it just wasn't thought out very well. Cool idea, just missed a bit on the engineering aspect of it. So we just finished up an incredible 3-hour trip through the lagoon of 7 colors. We went with a tour company called Mezcaleros Tours, and we will leave the information down below with the contact number. Alejandro, we want to tell you thank you.
Thank you so much.
And Ernesto, we're glad we met you at the bar. He also owns a bar. So thank you so much. We really appreciate that. Like I said, the contact information will be down below. We got to go by and see several of the cenotes. We went out by the Pirate Canal, did some swimming. They gave us some fruit.
Oh, it was a lovely morning.
And I also know that they will bring mezcalita and beers and stuff like that too if you want that. So that's always an option.
Oh, yeah. Eso es costilla de puerco. Ok, para que lo prueben. Ok,
Muchas gracias.
Jamaica.
Sí, gracias. Yo también.
Ok, sí.
No.
All right, so we are at Pollo Chingones in Bacalar. We heard about this place from Ways of the World, Aymara and Gordon. If you have not checked out their channel, I absolutely recommend you do. They're an incredible couple, traveling the world, lots of great tips. But we are here, Gordon, so we are going to try this chicken to see if it is indeed the best in Mexico. So I heard from a local that Pollo Chingones loosely translates to the best fucking chicken. So we're going to find out if it indeed is. All right, here we go.
The locals are laughing at us because they're watching us film right now.
I have to admit, it is indeed the best fucking chicken in Mexico. That is so good. If you come to Bacalar, you gotta hit up Pollo Chingones. It is seriously that good. Thanks, Gordon, for the recommendation. See you, dude.
Hot dog. Man, that chicken was really good. It was amazing. It was very tender. It had been roasted over a spit all day or all morning long. So it was really, really tender, had really good flavor. There was a lot of spice to it, but it wasn't spicy. So not spicy at all, actually. They did serve some salsas that are hot to go with it, but it came with spaghetti and rice. And I don't know what was on that spaghetti, but it was freaking delicious. It was so good together with the chicken. And we got these little rib bites. Truck going by me. We got these little rib bites. Oh man, those were really good too. It's like really good barbecue without all of the sweet and tangy barbecue flavor of barbecue sauce, but all of that slow roasted, kind of crunchy outer skin, and really, really tender meat. Very, very good. Highly recommend. It is the best fucking chicken I've ever had.
So this Airbnb that we're staying at is absolutely beautiful. They have bikes that you can rent for the day. Every morning there is an incredible breakfast that is made right here at the table, and all the other guests that are staying here come down and join you at the table. It is such a wonderful experience. This morning the food was fabulous. They have a beautiful sitting area out here. They have candles that you can use, that you can move around. They have another little covered sitting area here. They have a little cabinet that has bug repellent and games. And here is the name of the Airbnb. They have hammocks. And I'll take you upstairs and show you our room.
Thank you so much for coming along with us to Bacalar. We had a blast. It was an incredible 2 days. It was so beautiful. There was a lot to see and do. We had a lot of fabulous food. We got to go on a sailing trip in the lagoon. It was gorgeous. I highly recommend it. It was so much fun.
Yeah, the colors in that lagoon are unbelievable. I have never seen anything like that in my entire life. The blues, oh my gosh, they were absolutely stunning. Highly recommend.
And we also would like to give a quick shout out to the friends that we met at our Airbnb, to the incredible couple that was from Melbourne. You guys are great. Good luck with all of your travels. Thank you so much for subscribing and chatting with you guys. And to the couple from Chihuahua, you guys are lovely. I hope that you guys had a fabulous time in Bacalar as well. And thank you so much for all the recommendations.
It was great meeting you all. So upcoming next week is going to be our cost of living video from Playa del Carmen. So stay tuned for that. That comes complete with our Airbnb tour. If you are liking these videos and you are enjoying them, please consider hitting the subscribe button. Hit that like button. A lot of people don't realize, but if you hit that like button, it tells YouTube to suggest our video to other people. And we are just a baby channel. We are just starting out. So if you are finding these videos helpful, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. We will see you next week. Bye, everybody.